Yo guys, huge news just came in. At the State of Play stream of Sony, we finally got a great look at Street Fighter 6. I can't believe it. I'm still shaking a little bit because this trailer was so goddamn hype. And yeah, in this video I just want to take a first look with you at the trailer, discuss a few topics and analyze it a little bit so we can see where this will take us. Guys, my heart, it's still bumping and pumping. As soon as the trailer starts, we get a look at Metro City and billboards of Hugo, Luke and other fighters, and boom! We get the Capcom logo in a graffiti style. We see Luke training and a view of different town locations, and bang! Suddenly Luke is running around the streets. Is this some sort of open world now? It looks like some open world story mode where you can challenge different people. Then the pan to Chun-Li and Ryo training. The art style actually looks more mature, kinda reminding me of Tekken actually. Then we see footage of a new character, and he's called Jamie, who uses some sort of Chinese martial arts and, well, he's drinking? It seems like a drunken fighter style character maybe. Then the characters Jamie, Luke, Chun-Li and Ryo appear in order. Then we see some gameplay for the first time. It does look more mature as said before. Less cartoony but still stylized with some sort of graffiti paint. The fighting does also kind of look more realistic, which kind of reminds me of Tekken. We see different power-up moves, which could be some sort of V-trigger skills. It also reminds me of the Street Fighter 4 focus attack, but more stylized in an urban way with graffiti flying around. Also, Luke uses some sort of red counter move to defend against Jamie's onslaught with some kind of hyper armor. In the next scene, we see the characters glow blue in some sort of parry mode. Chun-Li and Ryo also square off in some sort of slowdown, which also kind of reminds me of Tekken. Then Ryo hits Luke with a Shin Shoryuken, which we saw the last time in Street Fighter 4. So is this maybe a return of the revenge arts from Street Fighter 4? The trailer itself closes with a new logo, which looks more in harmony with the game style, and we see some sort of open lobby to meet other players. Also on screen we can see a new challenger blinking, and it shows the name Kimberly, which might be the 5th character. Wow, guys, that was a lot to take in. I mean, we might see some mechanics return from older Street Fighter games, like the parries or the focus attacks. And also maybe we can see some revenge arts, which were really cool in Street Fighter 4. But, well, like you saw, everything seems to be stylized in this urban way, with call-outs, graffiti, paint flying around, which looks really cool. Also, the whole world kind of promises that we get some sort of new story mode style. This story mode could be a huge factor in my opinion, if we think about, well, casual players and newcomers to the series. Also, that one dude that we saw that Luke challenges in the marketplace, it seems to be some sort of custom character, or maybe it's just some sort of old world character. Maybe it's like some sort of make your own fighting game character like in Soul Calibur 5. Or well, maybe it's just some sort of avatar that you use in this new old world style. The style itself looks more mature in my opinion, and also really realistic, but still stylized with all the things that are going on the screen. But wait, there's more. If we take a look at the official Street Fighter website, we can see a few of the new abilities that we can use in Street Fighter 6. It will introduce a new gauge called the Drive Gauge that we can use for different abilities that we saw in the trailer. For example, we have the Drive Impact, which is a powerful strike that can absorb an opponent's incoming attack. The Drive Parry, which automatically repels an opponent's attack and replenishes the drive and performs successfully. The Overdrive, which is like kinda the X attacks that we had in the past Street Fighter games. The Drive Rush, that we can use after we use the Drive Parry or a normal attack that is cancelable to rush forward to the enemy. The Drive Reversal, which is some sort of counter attack that you can use while blocking an opponent's attack, so it's like some sort of V reversal. Also, we have a few new options for the control type. We have the modern control type and the classic control type, which is like something that they introduced for newcomers to the series, I guess. For example, if you use the modern control type, you can use moves with a single press of a button. So you can do a Hadouken with a single button, you can use left, down, or right, and the special button to use different moves like the Shoryuken or the High Blade Kick. Also, it can be used to do special arts and also to do auto combos. It looks like if you press one of those auto buttons that are mentioned over here, it seems like if you use one of those buttons, you will do a random move. So I can't imagine that this will give you the edge over full control mode. So you can use this to do auto combos, but I can't believe that it will be better than the full control mode. Which is actually still interesting because, well, casuals and newcomers can get into the battle and press buttons and actually do something. So this is pretty nice to introduce new blood to the franchise. But you also have the classic control types that we all love and know. There we can use the different kicks and punches that we are used to. And as we can see, there are still the same inputs that we needed to unleash those attacks. So basically we have a system that is for newcomers and a system for veterans that we are. Also, we get the real-time commentary mode, which sounds pretty exciting. So we have like some sort of computer commentary that gets heated up as the battle goes on, and it will commentate the different moves that we use and what happens in the battle. So this is like pretty interesting because it makes even casual plays pretty hype. As we suspected, the overworld seems to be a story mode. It's called World Tour actually, and it features an immersive single-player story mode. Also we have the Battle Hall, which seems to be the rooms that we saw at the end of the trailer, where we can meet other players to play against each other. And well, the Fighting Ground, which seems to be, well, the Versus mode. So yeah guys, we actually got a lot of answers to our questions from the trailer, which is pretty interesting. We get a really deep look from the get-go. And I think this is insanely awesome because, well, like I said, it brings in newcomers. They get the gratification from using auto combos and auto commands, but if they are interested in the game, they can go deeper and learn the basics and everything. And we, who are veterans to the franchise, we can play the game from the get-go with full control and everything. Also, this assisted mode doesn't give you an edge over the full control mode. And I guess this will not make things in any sense unfair, but it will help out new people. And yeah, I'm still pretty hyped. This all looks awesome. We get so many tools to play around with all those drive gauge things that we can use. It actually incorporates stuff from the older games. It brings in some new things, and it seems to make the game more dynamic. But yeah, anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. Speculate a little bit, discuss the things, and well, tell me what you wish for the game or what kind of characters you would like to return. And yeah, as always, happy fighting guys, and keep on rocking. Have a good one.